Hello, everyone. Here is Kim Madsen, live from Sweden. How's everyone today? Are you excited? Where are you from? Give us some ideas. Where are you from? We have the whole world here. Look at the chat now. This is incredible. From Philippines to UK to Sweden to India to Ohio and US, South Africa, Malaysia, Westjylland, this from Norway, Albania, Poland. The whole world is gathered here today online. This is incredible. What an opportunity. You know, this is unbelievable how privileged we are. We can actually meet now every weekend, every day, wherever we want, because we are at home. We stay home. And what an opportunity. I'm so excited because this gives us so much potential to reach even more people. But even better, it gives us an opportunity to gather the best speakers in the whole world. We can handpick and put together the very best speakers. We can get our executives from home office to help us out, to show that we join forces. This is an opportunity that we have never had before. Every weekend here, we are now handpicking the very, very best speakers in the world. Normally in the rallies, they can say hi, 5-10 minutes. You know, we have so much time pressure. And here, you really will get to know them. You will get their wisdom, and you will get inspired and motivated so you can fly even higher. Let's make some noise. I have my noise machine with me today again, you know, because we have an audience today. The audience today, as soon as they get logged in, will reach on computers. You can see under the participants, under mobile phones we can see, and we are actually in the same time also live streaming. So yesterday we live streamed and we're online with about 2,000 FBOs, and it has been seen 1,000 times after, and today is exactly the same. So welcome to the whole world here online to this forever weekend Zoominar. So let's make some noise. We have some noise here. Let me see if this will work out. We will have noise here. Yeah. I have my live audience here in my office with thousands of people screaming of excitement. So this is clapping, and I want you to scream yeah, at least in the chat, because what happened is that the speakers, we cannot see you, we do not know who you are, we cannot see you, but still we want to empower you, we want to make sure that you understand your true potential, that you're stronger, you're better, you're faster, and you are sitting with a gold mine in your hands. So the only question is, what are you going to do with it? Today, we are going to have some really, really exciting speakers because we are going to meet, first of all, we're going to meet my sister, my friend, my forever sister and friend. We have the same sponsor, but also we were super friends before, and I consider her, I love her like it was my real sister. And you're going to meet Catherine Byrie. She is a forever legend and superstar. She still keeps a world record that nobody has challenged since. She did double diamond in only 4 years, from 0 to 4. She go to double diamond. This is plus 50 frontline managers. 4 years to double diamond. I was a little bit more than 10 years to diamond. And when she get diamond, she also did the last 12 months of all her qualification, 25 frontline managers. This is insane. uh, by practicing her 90-day plan. I'm sure a lot of guys here will love to know how to do that. Second, we're going to hear from Benjamin Coffey. He's a rising young superstar in forever, and he is ready to go all the way. He is a potential GLT member in one of the coming years, and his story will amaze you. It's, you have, like you hear your leader yesterday or whatever, you have zero excuses when you hear his story. We know that this is, in this moment, we have some stormy weather, we have some challenges around the world, but leaders, we love challenges. We get stronger. It's like the eagle, when the storm comes, we just fly higher and utilize the storm. This is what we do in stormy weather. We show who is the leaders, we show the potential, and you will see that people will follow us. So I can't wait to hear Benjamin's story again. I have heard it a couple of times now. First time was at the Global Rally in Stockholm. Second or third, we are going to hear from our home office. We have the manager, the director of the product development. She is the brain behind lots of our new products, our mask, our, the whole product line, the new, everything you see that's changing in the moment is from her master hands. So this is Holly Stout. She is not only super intelligent and super competent, but she's also a great speaker. So this is the slot today, and we are going to have an amazing day this Sunday afternoon. This is guys, this is people that you normally will not hear 45 minutes training from on any rally or any, this is served on a silver plate to you guys. Let's cheers and have a cheer on that. Let me now introduce you to the one and only, if she's ready, I hope so, double diamond, Catherine Barry. Let's make some noise. Yeah. Catherine. Can you yell Catherine?
Right. Oh, yes.
In the chat. Put Catherine. Yes, she's there. This is Catherine Barry. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, Kim. Cheers.
Yes. Oh, yay.
What a new way to do some presentations. So thank you very much for inviting me today. I know it's a big live stream, so no pressure on us, no.
That's only
So I'm happy to share my story and how I built up my business and also what I implemented over the years. So I will share my screen now, and so you can see the slides. Thank you. So let's put it on full screen. Okay. So my name is Katrin Bayri. For everybody who is listening to this for the very first time, I'm born in Germany, but since over, I don't know, more than 20 years, I live abroad in different countries. But I'm born in East Germany, and of course, German is still my mother language. So forgive me if I do any little mistakes in English. It's not my mother language. I try my best. So I'm a global rally qualifier, chairman bonus achiever, level 2 Eagle manager, qualified forever to drive. Whatever forever has to give an incentive, I was always looking to be in front of the wave, do it at first, and then train it to my team. That's actually one of the principles. But let's go a little bit back to the history. And when we talk about crisis, I can tell you this is a very short crisis. I've been in a crisis all my childhood, and we could not go out of our country. We could not travel. We didn't have a passport, of course. What for? Because we could not travel. We didn't have money from other countries. So even if we could have traveled, we don't have money in that currency. So we've been kind of a constantly locked down. So I'm very relaxed right now because this is a very short term crisis. Trust me. uh, Whatever it will come up, it cannot be the same like being there for almost all my childhood in such a crisis. So therefore I decided to step out of my comfort zone and just be a refugee and escape from East to West Germany. What I did not know that they would anyhow open the wall, but who could know that? I was never dreaming or thinking about this. So all my life, and including now in this crisis, one word is always my driving force, which is freedom in many ways. And I think nowadays the word freedom got a new dimension. And freedom will be very soon in the very first place when you ask people, what is your biggest wish? Freedom. So freedom was my driving force that time to really do a big step and leave my country. I don't know who of you ever left his country by knowing that you cannot go back. I did not know that I could go back. So I thought I will never go back. And maybe for many years, I cannot see my parents, maybe forever. Thankfully, the situation changed. And after some months, the wall came down. But I've been that time already in West Germany. Oh, this was one slide. Okay. So, but still I did that step. I didn't wait until someone is doing any decision for me. I could wait and see, and maybe they do it and maybe they don't do it because there've been some rumors. I just took my chance and did my decision. So I didn't want to put my decision on any other person than on myself. So I stepped out of my comfort zone and I escaped from East to West Germany, which was quite dangerous that time because the wall was still closed. So it was a dangerous journey. But 3 months later, there was the light in the tunnel. So as you can see, if there is always an interesting challenge, there will be a much bigger light after that, the light in the tunnel, always in different meanings and in different ways. So you can bet on that. Even if we are in a strange situation now with a small lockdown at home, not in a prison, at home, so it's a nice lockdown. um, there will be a lot of light in the tunnel after this situation. So trust me. So you should use that time to think about, is this really everything what you wanted in life? Is that what you where you earned your money with your job, your maybe your small traditional business, whatever? Is this really still giving you the money and the opportunity in this crisis? Or did the company let you down and you are not on a salary anymore, or maybe on a 70% salary, and who knows how long, maybe you get unemployed. So if this is the case, and you can say in this situation, that was not saving me in the crisis, I lost I lost my job, I lost my income, so I have to look for plan B. And this is the very good moment to look after a plan B. Just on this weekend, on this Sunday, think about it. Is this really secure what you did until now? And if the answer is no, here comes your plan B. The plan B, you need something which will be there forever, and we will speak about it, about forever living products. And so you can trust on this, that your money is coming month by month so you can feed your family and you can pay your bills. So there's no time to waste now. There's time to step out and work on your plan B. It can be part time or full time. Anyhow, we're all at home, so we can do it from home, online, and this is fantastic. So, what I did that time, I stepped out of my comfort zone. And I decided that should replace all my little part-time incomes, and I want to have just one main income. And therefore, I didn't have any excuse. Even I was living in a town I was not living before. I didn't know people, just my cousin who never did the business until today. So I really did know nobody. But somehow I got in touch with people because my goal was high enough. My desire was high enough to be not depending from anybody. I wanted to be my own boss. So building up my business with a network marketing business which lasts forever. So I found forever on the 4th of July 1999. And I decided after 6 weeks, latest, I want to be manager, because that meant I have between 1,500 to 2,000 euro each month. And this was the money I could live from. So I laser focused everything on this goal. And if you really laser focus, not just focus, laser focus on that what you want, and everything left and right you just put away, you will get there. Trust me. You just have to put all your energy in one direction with a laser focus. So after 6 weeks, I had 13 front lines. And out of these 13 front lines, that actually became a habit. Every month I sponsored at least 10 front lines. So in 6 weeks, I had 13, 1, 3 front lines. And out of these 13 front lines, I created the volume to become a manager in forever with 120 case credits in 2 consecutive months. And also, I stepped immediately into the car program because I wanted this 4, 6, or 800 euro extra on top of my manager income. So after 4 months, after being a manager, I already worked on my car level 1 while going manager. And after 4 months, I was even in car level 2. So that means after 4 months, after my start, I had 600 euro extra plus my manager income. So that was around 2,500, 2,600 euro by month. And that was enough to live from this money and focus and concentrate on building my business by creating new frontline managers. I was also senior manager after 4 months. So out of these first 13 frontlines, 2 of them became manager at the same time, actually, because the more you sponsor, the more managers come out at the same time. This is the secret why it was so many managers within 12 months from diamond to double diamond. So after having 2 managers, I went to soaring. So I wanted to also qualify for the company's profit share. Now it's called chairman's bonus. So after my first 7 months, I qualified for the very first time for my chairman bonus level 1. And I lifted up my car level forever to drive to the level 3, which meant from the 7th month on, I had 800 euro extra every single month for forever to drive level 3. So my income was quite amazing after 7 months. And of course, I showed this excitement to everybody. So as you can see, if you have a certain speed in the moment you build up, people will follow you because they want to see results. If it takes too long and people cannot see results, what you want to tell them, how long they will need to become a manager, because they want to know, how can I make 2,000 by month? How long will it take me so I can quit? Or can I replace my income for the moment? Can I be a manager in 3 months, in 90 days? So I don't need any support or any 70% income from somebody I'm depending from anymore. So this is your way to freedom. And you can be manager between full-time 6 weeks and 12 weeks part-time. So in 90 days part-time, you can become a manager. You can be in the car levels 2 and 3 after half a year, after 7 months. So this is a very secure income already in a little bit more than 6 months. So in my case, it was in 7 months. So my laser focus never went away from the next goal. And I didn't hear left and right. I just had a tunnel view, and I just looked to the next goal, what I wanted to reach. And that was, one moment. I think that was too fast. Yeah, After 14 months, I raised the number of first line managers from 5 as a soaring manager to 9 as a sapphire manager. And of course, as you know, who is already a forever business owner, there the big money starts. When you're a sapphire manager and above, you get a 1% extra bonus on all your manager businesses. And this makes a huge difference. So this is where the real financial freedom starts, sapphire manager. I've been there in the year of 2000 after 14 months in the business, and having 9 managers for Sapphire. In 2001, I had 17 front lines. And for the first time, I qualified for the US Super Rally that time, and also for the European Rally in London. And I had this time already chairman bonus level 2. So remember, in the page before, I had chairman bonus level 1, but immediately the next year I had chairman bonus level 2. Why? Because I was building up managers and helping them to build managers under them. So I was creating and building chairman bonus manager legs, because that was my goal, because I understood if you qualify for all the incentive which forever has to give you, then I can show that to my team. But I have to lead by example. I have to lead from the front. So finally, in 2002, I had 25 frontline managers. This was after 2.5 years around, and I became the fastest diamond manager in the world. And as far as I know, I'm still the only one who did that in 2.5 years, right from the scratch. Um, I don't know about my friends in Japan. Sometimes we don't get these figures there, but as far as I know, there is nobody else who did that. And if I can do it as a refugee with knowing nobody in my town, everybody can do it if you stay laser focused to your goals. So and then was in a so-called momentum. So I had people who have said no to me in the first 2.5 years. I had people who wanted at first to test the products and not join the business. So all these people have been in my non-manager group, which has been around 600 non-manager CC by months. So that was a big potential for developing leaders out of this big non-manager group. So what I prepared the first 2.5 years ended in becoming a double diamond manager after another 12 months, because all these big non-manager groups have been ready to work with me for 90 days and go manager. So actually that was almost in half of the time, because the preparation was before. So in total was like less than 4 years together, becoming a double diamond manager. And as far as I know, until now, there's nobody who did it in that momentum. Momentum is a big word in network marketing. We can create our own momentum. So it doesn't have to do with the speed of the growth of the company, with other teams, even not with your own team, just with you and your front lines. You can create your own momentum. And this I call the totally independency, because this marketing plan gives us the freedom to set the bar higher than any others around us. So while maybe others are still thinking, we can create our own momentum. And creating a momentum, this is where the huge duplication starts and your financial freedom starts to kick in. So since that, I can say I enjoyed a lot of benefits of of my network marketing business and a joyful living around the world. I, as I love traveling, I decided to every 3 to 5 years to change the place where I live, to get to know other countries, cultures, and people. So at first, I was living in Monaco from 2006 to 2012, I think. Since that time, I live in Dubai. So from there, I started my international business. But because I also like the nature, I have a second home in Austria. And who knows where else I will have another home where I like the people, the nature, the mentality, the way of working there. So this is the total freedom we have in our business. We can decide where we want to live, because we can do this business online from any place in this world, and for the moment from the place we are locked down, wherever that is for you. So what forever means to me, in the very first place, financial freedom. So I can say after 2.5 years, I was already totally financial free. And this is amazing if you compare that to other businesses or being an employee for 40 years where you never get financial freedom. So it doesn't take too long to create your own financial freedom with our company if you stay laser focused on this goal. Also, because our amazing products, I have a healthy and joyful lifestyle because I'm the best customer of that product, I guess. So I'm taking everything what we have. And of course, if you have financial freedom and good health, which is getting more and more important nowadays, then you also have a peace of mind. Traveling the world was always my passion. And so I combined it many times with being a guest speaker in certain countries and also visit this country. So I combined my business and my hobby, and I'm very much enjoying that. Talking about German bonus, this is something very unique and generous what Forever has to offer. Sorry. And here are just some of the checks from the recent years. So like 2014, 100,000, I think that was in Singapore, 98,000 in Dubai, 2015, that was, I think, in South Africa, 99,000. In 2016, 96,000, and so on. So this is an annual extra bonus, level 2. And I was in level 2 in my second year of my business and never fell out of level 2. So I went there and I never fell out of level 2. I even had sometimes an additional level 3 for the 40 years of Forever anniversary in Dallas in 2018. I became a chairman bonus on the turnover of 2017 of almost $250,000 US dollars, more than 230,000 US dollars, and that was a level 3 check. But I never went out of level 2. So it's amazing what we additional to the monthly income can reach and create our financial future for more investments, whatever, with this 13 months income. So you see the latest one here from Stockholm in Sweden, 2019. So a level 2 check with 121,000. And let's see what we get after Easter when we get our 2020 chairman bonus check. In my case, it will be another level 2 check. So this is an amazing, generous company who give a part of their company profits each year to the qualified chairman bonus managers. How was it possible to get there and to always qualify for all the incentives? With a laser focused mindset, you can change your business dramatically and drastically within just 12 months. But you need to be laser focused on your goal. So, this is one of the tools I've been using for my own mindset. So, positive energy to grow your business. What did I do to create a new wave of growth, searching for new customers, looking for new people who will recommend me and my business, recruiting new team partners with new methods. So also as leaders, we have to stay updated and also reinvent ourselves new and take new tools on board and not just do the things we did 20 years ago. So if we want new business, we need to do more new things. All right. So, a famous part of my business building is my so called ABC system. It's very simple so that a part timer with 1 to 2 hours per day can do it and be successful with that. The advantage of my so-called ABC system is that it opens new contacts in all levels and protects the lines. It means I'm not just working with my front line, I'm working with B and C under my front line A. So I make sure I'm not depending from one person, but I build up a line very deep where I know several leaders, not just one. So what I think I really don't like is depending on just somebody. Therefore, I was always creating more people I've been working with in one line, and they all had direct contact to me. Sometimes even A, B, C, D, E, and even deeper. So each partner has other contact circles, which we otherwise would never get to know if we don't work it this way in to work out the legs very, very deep. So therefore, we should try to sponsor everybody because you don't know who is your B and C. Maybe they become your superstars. I have many examples where not A, my front line is the best one of this line, but people under him, sometimes very deep under him. Even chairman bonus qualifiers until my 10th manager generation nowadays. So how does that look in practice? Let's say I'm the sponsor and I recruit my first line, my front line, A. So encourage him to invite 3 to 8 to have 3 to 8 guests. So therefore, he need to invite some people more, like 10 to 15 invitations. So we would have 3 to 8 guests. That can be in his home. Nowadays, we would do that online also. Actually, it's possible in both ways. It was always possible in both ways, not just now, but now, of course, it becomes uh, a demand to do that online from home. So you can have 3 to 8 guests wherever they live in one meeting, and the sponsor and yourself would be speaking about the business opportunity. So our only goal is to recruit B and to start building the team of my frontline A while sponsoring B and doing exactly the same with him like we did with his sponsor, with my frontline A. So it also starts to duplicate the very duplicatable activities and circle. So again, the only thing B has to do is invite 10 to 15 people. So we have 3 to 8 guests. And also A can bring his guests now. So we are more people at this meeting. And that could be online on a computer or on a smartphone nowadays also. More and more people can log in. And B, the host and the upline sponsor would do the presentation. And maybe A also could say already some sentence. And the only goal on this B meeting is to sponsor to recruit C. So you can see we developed this line from A to B to C very, very deep, and it can go even deeper until we found at least 2, 3 good future leaders. And I always kept the direct relationship to these people who became the leaders later. I was never just relying on A. I'm still having the best contact to people under him. So these lines are so secure that even nowadays in this situation, I don't have any loss. The opposite is the case. We have a big plus the last 2 months there because it's very strong roots in these lines, and many people are having direct access to me, so they are not depending on just one person, which is good. I don't like dependency in many ways. So ABC, now we have 3 meetings done, and A knows now how to do it. So A can do it by himself now, and I can recruit a new A and to do the same all over again. The same with B and C. So after they saw it the third time, they can do it by themselves. And what we then can create is a so-called open house, where each sponsor holds business opportunity meetings at his home once a week, and each downline can bring their guests. So we would do that online now in this very moment, and do it just online open house. There's no big difference. So sponsor meeting with C, the same like with B and A. So it's already a small duplicating process. And now all these A, B, and C's will do the same and do exactly the same process. And that we call duplication. And when it starts to duplicate, they don't need me for this very basic steps anymore. So they're also becoming independent from myself. Usually we do that with home presentations, offline or online, doesn't matter, which take maximum 50 to 60 minutes. And the less people, the better, because then you can concentrate on these people and have a good follow up on the same evening. Let's say 4 to 8 person would be the ideal number, so you can really take care about. Create a guest list with telephone numbers, mail address, social media accounts, and so on, because you would need that for a follow up, even for your downline. Invitation with exact time and place and necessary information, and make sure that your business partners are 15 minutes earlier and the sponsor at least 5 minutes earlier. Warm up time 5 to 10 minutes to create a good atmosphere. Tell them the dress code. I would call it casual business style. So that says it, how should be the dress code. And of course, we offer our own products, aloe drinking gels, aloe tea and water, and no other products which has nothing to do with our product range. So it's good if everybody see each other, so placing the people around the table and integrate with new FBOs with short testimonials. So I also ask everybody to take a pen and paper and to write the questions down so we can go through it afterwards and not do the presentation too long. So better answering the questions afterwards. Always have a good look at the mood and attention level of your guests, and always show the wonderful idea of network marketing with distribution costs, trade margin, and recommendation. Compare it to normal businesses, so network marketing versus traditional business, and explain the business opportunity. So you could do that also with products. It's the same system, but let's talk about the business presentation now. So how to deal with different characters in a presentation. Number one is the Mastiff. He likes to provocate, and he is always interested in confrontation. You can see already in his face. So this kind of people we need to ignore. Maybe ask them a question when they're not expecting, and then expect that, and then it should be silent. The second one is a horse, is a positive and objective person. We need to integrate him, team up with him. That could be our next FBO. Sometimes the shy people are our next FBO and not the one with the big mouth. So number three, the ape. He thinks he's a wise guy and he's knowing everything better. And he's asking and disturbing actually the presentation because he always want to say something. So we ask him questions and then he should be quiet. The number four is the host himself. It's a frog, and he talks a lot and he repeats continuously what the speaker says. So make sure you have arranged before how your host should put you on board, introduce you, and what he's saying and what he's not saying, so that he's not extending the meeting for too long. The number five is the deer. A deer is really shy and calm, but if we ask him simple question, we get him to our side, and that could be also your next FBO. Even he's a little shy. Many FBOs in the beginning are a bit shy. Number six is the hedgehog. He's negative, he's rejective, didn't even want to join the presentation, but he's on every presentation. So I don't know why he's there. Maybe to just get a little bit attention. So we ask him distracting questions, and then usually he's quiet. Number seven is the hippo. He's not interested at all, but he always has to say something and he has his opinion. So we ask him questions, give general remarks on him, and then he's not disturbing any longer. And number eight is the giraffe, snobbish and arrogant, want to be better and higher than others. So don't criticize this kind of people, but handle their objections. Number nine is the fox. That's the one who's always asking too much, watches and observes. So let him or her talk, ask questions to the general public, and then usually this is how to deal with different characters. So the horse and the deer should be your next FBOs, even they are the most shy one here. So then after we started somebody, we do a weekly planning presentation, weekly planning and coaching and mentoring together. So for part-timers or for full-timers, these are two different schedules. It goes down to daily planning, how many contacts have to be made, how many calls have to be made, how many one-to-one presentations booked and done. Also self-reflection at the end of the week, how many business presentations, how many product presentations, and how did he support his team. So planning is the key. And this could be a weekly planning to uncover the contradiction between target and willingness and operating with effort. So we will, like in the school schedule, we would ask when is your working time and when is your leisure time, where we could build up your forever business. And then I can see how many hours this person has time available for building up his forever business. So let's see how that would look if someone wants to do that part-time. Part-timers have time in their lunch break. So let's say it's maybe between 1 and 2 p.m. in the midday. And this is the opportunity to talk to people while having lunch. You could also be at a business lunch place and get to know people there. That's what I did a lot. And while having lunch, starting small talk, exchanging phone numbers or Facebook Messenger or whatever, so you can contact this person afterwards. And part-timers need to have presentations after their job, let's say from 6 to 8. ABC presentations actually, so to sponsor A and to help him to build deep into B and C and maybe deeper. These kind of small presentations with 4 to 8 people. So a part-timer should do that twice a day, small sizzles, small presentations, and also to support his starting legs, not just for their own front line. And then step by step, your schedule will be full because if you recruit new A's, you need to do meetings also for A, B, and C in different legs. And in the evening, between 10 and midnight, we talk about how it was for which results, what problems maybe, what can we do better next time, daily reports, also managing contacts, answering emails, whatever, and also strengthens the mental attitude of the new one and the whole team. Therefore, the leader always has to be in a peak state, in a very high mental peak state to give energy to his newbies and his team. And on the weekends, of course, we can do training and meeting. That's what we do today. We can also run open houses. We will do that online now. And of course, we can follow up on contacts, appointments, do the plannings, and phone people from our team to start the next week, let's say on a Sunday evening, with some reflections of some team members we are working together. So if someone wants to do this business full time, that was what I was doing from the very first moment since the 4th of July 1999. I was planning for my full-time career. So I needed to do much more than the schedule of a part-timer, of course, because I needed more money in a shorter period of time. So let's say between 9 and 11 in the morning, we could take care about things like sport, fitness, office things, so whatever is on the desk, and we have to answer or we have to prepare something, that would be from 9 to 11. And in the very good lunchtime, which is amazing to do, to go to places where people have business lunches, between 11 and 1 p.m., maybe sometimes preparing to go to such places and do some business contacts on the way. So from 11 to 2, it's actually time to do some business contacts. From 2 to 4 o'clock, that's a 2 hours block with the first presentation, ABC presentation, as I was showing before, with 4 to 8 people to recruit the next B, to recruit the next C. The same from 4 to 6. So which is the second block of presentations. And from 6 to 8, it's the third block of presentation. So if you have a lot of starters, front lines, A, you will have a lot of presentations with A, with B, with C, and their downlines. So this is the presentations we are talking about here. And from 8 to 10 p.m., maybe there's already a big business presentation where everybody can bring his guests offline or in nowadays online. And so people from the first three blocks of presentation can come back again and bring their husband or wife or bring somebody who is important to them and listening the second time and maybe already have a guest with them. And again, from 10 to midnight, daily reports, managing the contacts, mental attitude, and get in contact to your team, which maybe is doing already their first presentations without you. Same weekend, open house, trainings, meetings. So the difference between a part-time schedule and a full-time schedule is that the full-time schedule starts, of course, at 9 o'clock, and the presentations start not at 6, they start at 2 p.m. So it's much more ABC presentations possible when someone has more time and want to do that business full time. So that could be the way you can build up your full time income right now with online presentations. And of course, you need to check yourself, and especially employees who never had like business manners or somebody teach them how to what to do when by themselves. They always get orders from their bosses, so they need something to control themselves, to reflect on their own on the last week and check if everything went well and maybe what you can do better the next week. So there I have quite a form where they can fill out how often they have called today in order to sponsor someone or in order to sell a product or maybe to get in contact with someone from the team. How often have I provided my downline for FBOs and for A and or B called, and so on. So all the activities which are necessary to put in place to have a successful week, we have on a checklist, and then each and everyone can see if he really did the right things to have a successful week. So a lot of activities, check up. This presentation, of course, Booby has, so whoever like to have these schedules and checklists, you can have it. There's no problem. So the advantage for a repeated business, repeated customer orders is that a network marketing company should have consumable products. I say that because I've been in another network marketing before forever, which didn't have consumable products. And I can tell you the difference. It's so hard to start all over again every single month with new customers, with new recruits, because your products are not consumable. So thanks to forever, now since more than 20 years, I'm able to work with the finest consumable products from aloe vera made in the world. And this is, of course, a turnover stabilization. We have, through consumable products, repeat business through committed customers. We have recommendation within the personal and business environment. We have long-lasting customer relationships because of high-quality products and constant personal use, and also, of course, in our downlines. And maybe the month of March to 2020 was the biggest proof how important are high-quality consumable products to stabilize the turnover. While other companies out there in this crisis bust or fire people or have less turnover, Forever Living had a turnover plus. And me personally, I had a big turnover plus in March 2020, which was a month of crisis. So what does it mean? If you have such a fine, high quality of consumable products, people will need that. It's products what we need on a daily base, and then your turnover will always stable, and it even will rise up. And the March was an amazing month for the whole world and forever. I'm pretty sure that we have between 18 and 20% plus, and we need a higher production now, but it's on its way, so we know we are on the secure side. Think bigger than ever. If people just think in minimum to get their bonus check out, they will always just earn minimum. So if we think small, if we think minimum, there will be no progress. For example, some people do the active 4cc status in the last days of the month. That I call thinking in minimum. But if you think in maximum, then you aim higher than ever before. That could also mean you do your 4cc active status by the 10th of the month. Sorry, and then you have 20 days to support your team. So your own activity is done and you have 20 days to support your team. And therefore, here you will create a momentum with with higher goals and working for the maximum. What happens when you're just doing the minimum? So I can just warn you to not do that. The chances only 50% that you will make it. It's a really poor attitude and danger of failing. So even small failures will bring you to the deficit, and it sums up that you will struggle and have to fight at the end of the year. Worst case scenario, you will even fail. So don't let these circumstances, this situation now, ruin your qualifications. There is no reason why we should work differently than before. We can still work online, we can still work from home, we have the same products, the same marketing plan. And now more and more people need an extra income and they need our products. So it's easier than ever before to now take the golden area of network marketing in this crisis and to build up your empire. Again, some other reasons why you definitely should do more than the minimum. The reasons FBOs missing their goals, they are settled down on minimum. For the moment, let's say for the months of March or April, they just watch what's going on around and they don't do enough. So don't fall into that trap. You will regret that end of the year when it goes to your qualifications. So set your goals, lift the bar up, set your goals higher, and don't just work for the minimum. Otherwise, that also will duplicate badly in your team. So how you will achieve your goals in 2020? Planning the whole business year ahead with a lot of discipline, of course with hard work, but also with persistence. And then be a team worker. A team worker in my case means exactly that I do 2-by-1 meetings, live or online. And nowadays, of course, it's online all day long. So I help my new recruits to, to get their 2-by-1s at least 1 to 3 times together with me, especially people who have their own businesses. Maybe they have deeper questions. So I'm there for them. So all day long, we're doing 2-to-1 meetings, either on WhatsApp calls, on Facebook Messenger calls, on Zoom conferences, Skype, or telephone. So, but video call is of course better than just telephone. Supporting my team partners deep in the downline. So my ABC system, looking for leaders in the deeper generation. I'm still doing that, and I'm not stopping with C. I think working until 10, 12, 15 generation deep to find the leaders who are German bonus qualifiers, Eagle Manager qualifiers, who stabilize the whole line. So, and this is where you also duplicate looking for leaders in your ABC or DBOR system. So this year, 2020, can be your year. That sounds silly to some people who are still in the shock about what's going on around us. But trust me, this is just a small crisis. It's nothing. If you keep distance, if you stay at home, you have so much time to work your business now. You will be so busy that the months will fly by and almost the end of the year is coming. So use this, I call it golden area of network marketing now. Use it to create your own momentum. Start a lot of A's, start a lot of front lines to help them to build up B and C. And and all your ABC groups will grow and get strong roots and will become your future leaders. So set your own high standards for 2020. It doesn't matter which circumstances. We are fortunate because we can work from anywhere in the world, from home where we are locked down now, with our smartphone, iPad, computers. We just need internet and we can work as we usually work. So we have the FLP 360 as our online tool. We have some local websites like the German, Austrian, Switzerland websites. We have our online tools. We have trainings website with videos. We have videos on the YouTube channels from Forever Worldwide who explain marketing and products. So this is already online marketing. Just learn how to use it and to help your front lines to build up their ABC groups to get strong manager lines. And then your business will be stable until the end of your life. And then you can inherit to whomever you want to inherit, either to your children or whomever you want to inherit. So I'm pretty sure Forever will be the winner in this situation when we all rise above average and when we all set our own high standards higher than ever before. Even the one who had already high standards can set it higher, because this is the chance to grow out of a crisis. And trust me, this is a small crisis. I've seen other crises. So use your chance, get to your upline manager. If you don't know how, he will for sure help you. I can help you with this presentation, with this video. And whenever Kim needs me to do more of these internal trainings, I'm happy to help. So I'm wishing you us all together, as we are in Forever, and the one who is not in Forever yet, go to the person who invited you to listen to this on YouTube and ask him how you can start with him. So thank you very much. And I'm wishing Forever FBOs and our company and each and one of each of us the biggest success in 2020, because this is our chance for the golden area in network marketing with Forever. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Catherine. Give Catherine a big round of applause. The crowd are excited. Wow. And I just want to say, Catherine, that you have a lot of people following this live stream also. And this, you know, what I love with Catherine is that Ordnung muss sein. There's a system. And
that's very German.
For many years, I thought that Catherine was only systematic and organized, but I also realized she has some blue blood in her. She can also. We have had so much fun together.
That's right.
We've been traveling in the entire world together, and we've been actually living together in Dubai. And I can only tell you, go to the nightclub with Catherine and smoke some shisha, and you will see how funny she is.
Thank you very much.
But you know, this is what I love with Forever, is the good relations we are getting. You know, we love each other. We grow up together. You know, it's even with many of us, like Catherine has been here 20 years plus. You know, and you can imagine in the beginning, I think we had 3 or 4 travels every year. We had European rally, Super Rally, Profit Sharing Rally, German Bonus Rally, World Rally. You know, it was. I remember we counted. We traveled 30 days minimum a year. Can you imagine a company who takes away the whole top of their leadership, including the vice president, executives, etc., and take them off the company for 30 days a year with everything paid and still grows? So, and this is the spirit of Rex. He wants us to get friends and to do like we do now, join forces. You know, Catherine, she has no clue who's out there watching her. Normally on stage, we can see and we can hear. And now we can only hear my YouTube crowds. and all the speakers here, you know, they are not here for any private or personal advantage. You know, they are here to share and to show that we are together. We are strong, and I can guarantee you, as Catherine says, that when we are out of this little stormy weather, we will grow while the storm is here, and we will come out strong as beyond any imagination. This is a time where we can show the world who we are and why we are in front of the wave, where everyone is after the wave, why we are always developing, and you know, that we have, the company is 42 years old. There has been a lot of recession and crisis in all these 42 years, but forever has been kept on growing. And like you, Catherine, I had also a growth in March. I just got my bonus recap. If I don't have ears now, I will be smiling all the way around. It was a nice bonus recap. Even from the Baltics, I have I have more than 100 managers in the Baltics, and they had a record month for the last 15, since they opened 17 years ago. They have the highest CC ever in these 17 years. As you said, it's because, you know, we have to stay home. And I encourage everyone I meet to stay home. Why? Because then I know where they are. Then we can reach them on Zoom. We can reach them, you know, all our customers out there waiting for us to take some initiative. And next weekend, I'm inviting Karina from the Faroe Island, and she will talk about how she do online product launches, doing more than 2,000 euros each product launch. This is crazy. So she's getting her customers, each one of them, not together, each one of their customers, to invite friends and neighbors and colleagues, whoever, online. So if she has like 50 customers, she has 50 potential online product launches. Can you imagine? And she just managed to get a new manager frontline on Faroe Island. We're talking about islands in the North Atlantic with 50,000 citizens. And she's going for chairman bonus this year. Can you imagine? Wow. This is crazy. So now I'm ready to invite our next speakers. And let's give Catherine another round of applause for a fantastic presentation. Some right here in the chat, this is the best so far we have got, and that's something. So give Catherine a big round of applause. I will get help from my crowd here. Yeah! Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kim. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So let's get ready for the next speaker. The next speaker is, as I already introduced you, a great, sympathetic young leader who is probably one of the coming youngest GLT members. And while I say this, because I have succeeded to mingle with this guy a couple of times now, and I heard his story and his vision and everything. So I can't wait for him to share his story, but also how he managed to go from zero to hero, not to offend you, Benjamin, but from someone who have not even seen a car to a top leader in forever. So Benjamin, are you with us? Not yet.
Yeah.
Here is Benjamin. Should we welcome on stage?
I'm here right. Yeah, I'm right here.
Good,
Yeah.
Benjamin. Welcome. So let's welcome Benjamin
Thank
Coffee.
you.
Round of
Thank you.
applause. Yay,
Thank
we have Benjamin on stage. We are thousands of people out here waiting to hear from
All
you.
right. All right. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity to actually share my experience with Forever Word. I'm super excited. I'm so grateful um, to be on this particular platform. Okay. Hello. All right, Kim, can you hear me?
I hear you now. I think you have a little bad connection, but we hear you now.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Benjamin, I think your connection is getting a little bad.
Hello.
Yeah, it's very hard to hear you because I fear you have a bad connection. Are you there? Benjamin, you turn off your video.
Kim, can you hear me now?
Yes, now I hear you.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I hear you, but you have a bad connection.
Oh, sorry. That's what I was talking about yesterday. Our connection here is very poor. But can you see me now?
Yeah, maybe if you shut off your video, and only put your sound, maybe it will be better.
Okay.
But now your sound is good.
All right. But you can see the video, right?
Yeah, if you share your screen and you put off your video, maybe it helps.
Okay. All right.
But right now we hear you.
Is it okay now? Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. Sorry for the inconvenience, and our network here is very bad, but forgive me for that. Pardon me for that. I'm Anjinu Kofi Benjamin from Ghana, and then I'm so grateful, super excited to have this opportunity to share my experience to the global world. Kim, thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm super excited. Now to start with the training, I'll personally share something little about myself, how I actually found the forever opportunity and how it has helped me so far. I must be frank and honest with you. For me, I'm super opportunity. I'm so passionate about it because it has transformed my life, the life of an island where you don't see light, no even treated water. And on this particular island where we were, there is small, one of the fishermen on, trust me, life there wasn't easy at all. Sorry. Now, as you can see, this is the lake, this is the river which the business, the fishermen transact their business. Now, on this particular river, they have a peculiar challenge. And the challenge is, as you can see, there are trees and stumps in front of the river. There are trees and stumps in the water. So mostly when they are casting their net in the course of doing businesses, the trees and stumps actually entangle this net. So mostly it makes businesses very difficult. In order for them to solve this problem, they have a way when young children between ages of 7 to probably 15 to actually go under the waters to rescue the net to make sure businesses could move on very well. And as I told you, so far my dad is in that business already. He has about 5 children and I happen to be the third born. And unfortunately on my side, I happen to be one of the people who also work on this river. I also go under the waters to rescue nets. It's a very dangerous act, and trust me, so many people lost their life in the process, but then some of us were saved by grace. Even though we're working so very hard to make sure we can get something to fuel the family, the income that we usually get from our business or the small scale fishing would supply the need of the family. So sometimes even getting a square meal becomes a problem, not to even talk of clothing. Now, if our parents are able to afford a pair of outfits, either you wear the top with nothing at all or a boxer short, then your other siblings also wear the down. So someone wear the down, the other part also wear the top. It's so crazy. Now, as you can see in the picture here on the slide, the one with the blue arrow, this particular person is myself, and this is my younger brother. Now, whenever you see us in any outfit like this, it means it's Christmas. So these are Christmas outfits. And as you can see, my brother's badge is not removed because after every X months, we have to go and keep this clothes for the next X months. So what you are seeing there is clothing that we wear only on Christmas days. And this is another picture from the family. The whole family on a Christmas day, we were coming back from church, and you can see we couldn't get any better background than to stand in the bush to take the picture. And as you can see from the picture, you can see that almost all our clothing are oversized, all because after that particular Christmas, we'll keep it for the next one. So as you are growing, you can still use it as well. The size have to be big so that as you are growing, you can still use it. Now that's myself. That's myself in the picture. This is our sleeping place. So sad. This is our bedroom, and the painful aspect of the whole thing is that the same roof we are seeing there is what we sleep on as a mattress or bed. That's what we sleep on. Now, mostly when it's raining, it drifts. It drifts. So sometimes when it's raining, you have to stand, pick up your bed and stand until the rain. After the rain, then we can go back to sleep. Sometimes the ground will be wet, but we have to manage it that way. We have no choice than to be there. And this is our kitchen. You can also see that one too. As I was growing up, curiosity made me know that there's something called formal education. So at the age of 13, I told my parents, for me, no, I don't want to involve myself in this opportunity anymore or this business anymore. I want to go back to school. And my mommy was like, even if you want to go back to school, we have no money to sponsor your education. So what you can do is maybe sponsor your own self. So sometimes when you are going when you are going for fishing, I decided not to go. So they have no choice than to call a family member who was living in the city by then to actually ladies and gentlemen, at that time, that was when I saw a car. The first time I saw a car with my eyes, and this is the first car I saw as a person. This is the first car I saw at that particular time. And trust me, after seeing the car, putting the car, I was like, hey, what kind of animal is this? Charlie, I was running. But then I was running. But then the other side of the island to the mainland. So I have no choice than to sit inside, and then we will move on to the mainland. And that is when I got started. So I started school at the age of 13. And trust me, when I got to senior high, life was so difficult to the extent that sometimes paying my school becomes a problem. So on vacations or maybe midterm holidays, I have to go back to the village because fishing is the only business I can do very well. Sometimes I have to go to the village, hustle to get money to come back and pay my fees. It got to a time I even tried illegal mining, which we call galamsey here. And mostly we do the illegal mining under mountains. It's very dangerous. Sometimes you'll be in the process and then the whole mountain will fall on you people. It has happened in my presence as at that time when I visited the mining site. 4 people lost their life. Even one person was a friend. We're on the same boat. It's a very sad story. But then we've been through all this struggle, and I was doing all this because I just want a freedom for my family, because I understood life, and I said, no. Whilst I was in school, still my parents were still on the island suffering. So I told myself, I need to take education serious and get something better to make sure I change the story of my family. And after school, I began to write letters, moving from offices to offices. Almost all the jobs I was getting wouldn't pay me the kind of money I wanted to save my family. So upon research and one day, by grace with God, someone invited me to come and see. And I came to the presentation that very day, and I thought it was that the challenge was I didn't get the money to get started. I don't have any money because the very first day I went to the presentation, I didn't have to borrow money for transportation to the venue. So just imagine someone like that. How can I buy the combo pack? So I came back home, and then by then I was still with my auntie. So I thought it wise to discuss with her. In the course of discussing, because she has no money to assist me, she gave me over 101 reasons why I don't have to do the business. But you know what? As a student of success, I actually gather myself, and then hustle. I told myself I've suffered a lot in life, and this could be the last chance for me to succeed. So I actually put things together, went for different works, organized myself for about a month to get some money, which could only afford me the minimum order to get started. And that was when I joined the business. Now, there was a problem after joining the business. Even though when I was joining the business, I thought that the picture I saw and the success of people, I was like, oh, I thought after joining the business, at least 1 month, 2 months, I could hit the jackpot, make it big time to actually achieve my dream. I couldn't happen that business. We all believe that it takes time. It took me some period of time to even qualify wholesale. It was a very tough time for me. It's about almost a year. It's about 1 year, 6 months to qualify wholesale. So you can just imagine. But all Forever started right from there. I remember I joined Forever in the year 2013, and I made manager in the year 2015. So that's about 2 years. It took me 2 years to get to the managerial level. And even though to me, I was saying I couldn't get the success I wanted right from the beginning. It took me some time, but then obviously it's worth it, because when I attained assistant manager, I told you earlier on that my first goal is to help my family to leave that island. And that aim has been achieved at assistant manager level. I got to assistant manager, and I have enough income to transfer my parents from the island to the city, establish a business for my mom, and I did the same thing to my dad. And in fact, the journey became so great from there. The rest of my years in Forever became a history. I also have my first experience to travel in the year 2016, and that was in South Africa. Trust me, the very first day I sat in an airplane, oh my God, I was afraid totally. So I couldn't even talk to anybody because I was totally afraid. It's a very nice experience though, but then right from there, the rest of the years became history. Since I moved manager on the marketing plan, somewhere 2015 to date, I have qualified almost most important incentives in Forever. I've done the Rock the Boat in April 2017, Forever to Drive Level 1, Forever to Drive Level 2, chairman bonus. I've done my first chairman bonus check in somewhere 2017, that was in Dallas, 1.5K qualifier, and also in 2017 in Dallas, and I became the #2 top distributor in Ghana. That's where in my country, in Ghana. And so amazing, from grass to grace. And so many things have been achieved through Forever, and I would love to talk about them one after the other. This was my first check I picked in Dallas. It was amazing. And then could you imagine someone who saw a car at the age of 13? I also have the chance to actually buy a car for myself. So 5 years after joining the business, I got a chance to buy my first car. And apart from this car, before I bought the car, there are so many other things I have achieved from the business. There are so many other things I've achieved from the business apart from the car. And I could remember before I purchased my car, I bought this car, I have my first building. And this time around so far, I have about 3 buildings in different locations in Ghana here. It's so amazing, so crazy. Mostly, I don't want to show the pictures of the building because of some personal reasons. Yeah, one for my parents. That's about 4 bedroom for my parents, and I also have another 4 bedroom for myself. And there's another one that is almost to almost be completed very soon. And trust me, the very day I brought this car to Ghana, the car was bought from US and shipped down to Ghana. Because of the happiness or the overjoy I had in me, I decided not to sleep in my room that very day. I slept in the car. And so crazy. I woke up around 3 a.m., fetch water, and I began to wash the car, even though the car wasn't dirty, but then I began to wash it because I was super excited. I never knew that I could afford something like that in a very short time. And all these things were possible through Forever. Okay. This was also my check I picked last year in the Stockholm. I did chairman bonus level 1 and I picked another check there. It's amazing. I'm so grateful. And since 2017 to date, I'm still the number 2 top distributor in Ghana, still hoping to go to the top, because in life, all the time, we have to move forward. I'm trying to do that, and I know for sure it's going to happen at all costs. Recently, had it not been this pandemic, we could have all been in Australia by now, and that one also has been achieved. So far, so good. I also love to give to the society, because the way I suffered in life, I don't want anybody to fall victim. Or I mostly children. I don't want children to fall victim like myself. So at all times, I do everything possible to help others. So personally, by the help of some group of people, we were able to put up a charity home, which we sponsor them, cater for them, their education and everything. And there's a picture from my charity home as well. And all these things were possible through Forever. I love this quote very well. It said, "Great works are performed not by strength, but by perseverance." That's by Samuel Johnson. And when I started a business from the beginning, it wasn't easy, but through persistence, action, we're able to get to this far, and we are still moving on. I've enjoyed so far so many benefits from Forever, and these are some of the pictures that show that Forever is really rewarding. Okay, so that is the end of my story or my personal experience with Forever. But before we leave, even though my time is fast spent, I want us to go through this series of training. It's just something small to actually ginger us or motivate us whilst we are doing the business as well. And the topic for the training is climbing, or to climb mountain of success. Climb your mountain of success. Climb your mountain of success. I actually derive this motivation, climb Mountain Everest. I derive this motivation from them. It's so amazing. Now, there are so many channels they go through. So the series of trainings and preparations they go through, of which I think is likely to be in line with their just like how we also do our business. And there are some principles that they follow, and I would love us to share together. It said, building a successful business is like climbing Mountain Everest. That's a fact. And we'll go through them one after the other. Mountain Everest, a mountain in central Himalayas on the borders of the Tibet and Nepal, the highest mountain peak in the world, which is about 29,028 feet high. Mountain Everest, the highest mountain in the entire world. And now they have 5 principles to build a successful business, which is often Everest. We'll go through them one after the other. For time's sake, from here, I'll be going a bit faster. But then I know for sure before we end the training, we'll all achieve something. Okay. So the first step or the first strategy I want to talk about is anyone who wants to climb Mount Everest, they decide that you will climb the mountain. You need to begin by choosing a mountain to climb. When you are going to climb the mountain, decide that you would reach the top. Do not try to climb the mountain. We are all following. So why waste all the time getting there to decide not to climb? So this is actually trying to tell us that people who climb the mountain, Mount Everest, before they get to the mountain, they are physically, mentally, spiritually prepared to go. So they won't even go and get to the mountain and now be thinking, hey, can I climb, or should I climb, or should I go back? Should I back off? No, they are mentally prepared. They don't go to the mountain before they think about it. They decide before going there. We'll go forward. As we move forward, we understand. Now let's link this to our business. Translating this to our business, that decide if your goal is the manager position. So as you are joining the business right from the scratch where you want to be the rest of your life, or in the history of forever, which level do you want to be? Should you be the senior manager or manager? Put diamond secretarian? No, it depends on you. So you need to decide right from the beginning, set date when you want to be there, and you get started. It's very important. It's very important. You should know your destination right from the beginning. This will guide you to let you know where you are moving towards. If you are embarking on a journey and you know your destination, whenever you meet a roadblock or a setback, you don't choose that place as your destination. It keeps you going. So it's very important to decide and know the position or whatever you want to achieve right from the scratch. Now, there's no use doing the business without knowing where you are climbing to. So as I explained earlier on, there's no use doing the business without knowing where you are climbing to. No, you should know, you should have a vision, you should have a goal where you want to go to. And if you ask me anywhere, I'll stand. If you ask me where do I want to go, I want to achieve Diamond Centurion, and that's me. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take me or how fast it's going to take me. The goal is to get there. So nothing is going to stop me to get there. And I hope all of us, that should be our goal. That should be our dream. That should be our vision. And the future will surely be bright. Decide that you will make it all the way to the top and never quit. Why buy the business pack if you know that you are not going to do the business? We have people like that. They can come and listen to the presentation and hear the success story of others. This thing is not for me. Let me try something else. No. You need to focus. You need to decide right from the beginning, and after purchase, never give up. Keep pushing if you really want to achieve success. Now, the second, step, you need to be prepared for the climb. So people preparing for a strange land, city, and the knowledge of the mountain. So it's another question. All the you have about the mountain. They need to tell them that they live at the mountain. So now, linking this to our
Hello? I think Benjamin left. Let me see if we can get him on again. Yes. Benjamin, are you still there?
Hello?
Okay, you're still there. Okay.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
try again. Try again.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, now I hear you again. We hear you again. I'm sorry for your internet, Benjamin. Maybe you can try to go outside if it's possible, if it's not raining.
Can you see me?
We see me. That's the problem in all Africa now, is that because a lot of countries have, grounded their people at home with a totally locked down. it means that a lot of people are using the internet at the same time, which creates problems. Benjamin, your story is so incredible. I think that you can read all the chats here. They are totally amazed by your story. And we can't wait to hear more from you. Let's see if we can get you on again. Here's your presentation. Yes, I hear. Now we hear you a little bit.
Hello, Kim.
Yes, now I hear we hear you now.
Oh, so can I continue?
You can continue.
Oh, sorry for the inconvenience.
You're not the owner of it. Hello. Come again, Benjamin.
Oh God. Can you hear me?
Now we hear you.
All right. Okay. Huh. Hello.
Yes. Okay. Try to speak.
So can I continue now?
Yeah, continue, please.
All right. Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm so sorry. So as I was saying, they need to stay people who have climbed the mountain and be sure the time by the time they arrive there. So when you're starting business, you also have to learn from people who are already in the business. And so it's also great, the is it's full of movement. So everyone who also has keep saying they still have they cannot stop because you like the globe excuse I might say move out your product line and then this you cannot deliver it to your customers as well. In Ghana, we don't have anything like that. We don't have online purchase or online activities. No, what we do is only the manual system. So it's a bit tough at the moment. But then, hey, this is not an excuse at all. This is not going to stop us. So, as you can see, whether they are sick or whatever, they still train to make sure they get to the top. If they have other engagements, this engagement in training, or they would never make it. So it's all part of the preparation. If they wish to make it, they come to their mind, everything is prepared towards the climb. So I'll tell you something that they will never tell you what you want to listen to. They always want to discourage you. People will be like, the product are too expensive. People cannot buy. All these things are distractions, things that have to distract you. Now, as we are learning from these climates, they don't listen to any negativities. All what they have as the end point. They focus on the climb. They need to have self-determination, faith, confidence that they are going to climb the mountain all the way to the top. So this in your life, and not something you do when you have time. It has to be done even when you are sick, even when you have children to collect from school, even when people tell you that you are mad. It has to be done every day, no matter what. Yes, I remember this reminds me of an incident that happened some time ago. I remember when I joined the business, I was an assistant supervisor, and we were standing in front of our notice board one day, and then there was one assistant manager closer to the notice board. So I saw Eagle manager information on the notice board. So I was like, oh, one day I'll surely be an Eagle. I was there with a team member. And this assistant manager approached us, and what he said was that, hey, do you think we have assistant supervisor Eagle? In Forever, we don't have assistant supervisor Eagle. The only people we have are Eagle managers. What is he trying to tell me? What he's trying to say is that I don't deserve to be an Eagle. And as an assistant supervisor, I don't have to think about Eagle. But trust me, the only answer I gave him was that I told him, my brother, even maybe now you see me as an assistant supervisor, I know deep down within me, I'm an Eagle. And 2 years, sorry, to become a manager, and I also achieved the Eagle Manager incentive for the first time. And that person is still an assistant manager. So as we are embarking on our success journey, as far as Forever is concerned, we should be mad. But what we need to do is to focus on the goal and keep moving. Now, this is the third rule. The mountain doesn't take a day to climb, even with perfect preparation. An experienced mountaineer takes 3 months to climb Mountain Everest. Wow, that's about 3 months. They cannot arrive at the mountain and climb in a day, never. Even with perfect preparation, the climber needs to, and they have to climb camp by camp. So exactly, sometimes we get people in our business and they just want to achieve everything within the shortest time. They join 1 day, 1 week, 2 weeks, and if they don't get the result they are looking for, then they want to give up. No. We need to understand it from this point of view, that whenever you hear about business or to build a business, building anything that you have to build means the thing is not in existence. And now you have the power to create it. So it's about putting pieces of materials together to build something. So in our business too, it takes time. You need to build it from one step to the other. So as MBOs, we need to know all these routes and be patient and be prepared for it. Now, they cannot go straight from the base to the summit. They have to reach the next camp and spend days there while they condition themselves and learn from others at the height of the perils ahead. So when they get to the next level, they learn from experienced people who are at the top. And I must say, we are blessed. We have all those people around us who can coach us, give us the guidelines to reach our goal. The climber it is impossible to climb Everest alone. You need to have, this is the aspect I love so much. Now, this aspect is trying to tell us that no matter how skillful or how intelligent you are, you can't get to the top alone. No, you need a team. Now, Michael Jordan said something profound. He said, talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. So if you really want to be a champion and get to the top, you need to work with people. With people to learn to create environment for them to work with. So that for people to go to they are being we need to create that environment for them to get to the top.
Hello, Benjamin. It's Kim. We are so sorry for you because it is so good training you're doing, and we are all excited here and trying to get it everything together. You know, and we don't want to stop you, but you are really challenged by your internet in the moment. There was people asking here, can we invite him again? And yes, we will love to, but we need to get a better internet to Ghana. It's not Benjamin's fault because he's not the owner of the internet. If he was, he would probably do his best. But I think the challenge is that everyone is sitting at home watching Netflix, and the internet is not prepared for that in Ghana. So I think I will need to stop this presentation here because even how inspired we are. And
hello, King.
Yeah, Benjamin, you're really in trouble. I'm so sorry for you. And is it better now?
Sure. Can I
Uh,
continue?
we really struggle to hear you. Benjamin, some good ideas here is if it would be possible for you to do a video where you do your training and we can put it on Zoom. Uni is also writing here. It's so inspiring. Maybe we could, Benjamin, maybe it could be possible to do a video where you do your training because we really want to get it. We are sitting here and so I think we will have to end Benjamin here and start prepare for our next speaker. Thank you, Benjamin. Should we give Benjamin a warm applause? I will try to put my applause machine and so we can do some applause. Sorry for that, Benjamin, and thank you so much for your big effort in trying. I can see the whole chat here is going crazy, Benjamin. We really love you. The whole world here is here, and they love you and love your story. I can imagine, you know, a few years after seeing your first car ever, you buy a nice car, and how you moved your family to away from the poverty to the city. And I know you bought them a nice house, and you're making your family so proud, and everyone around you, but you also make us in Forever very proud. So thank you so much to Benjamin. I will put my video on here. And I think we will give the big audience here is going wild. So let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you, Benjamin. And we will definitely get.
All right, thank you.
We will get you back, Benjamin. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. I'm sorry, so sorry for the network.
We will find a solution. We will ask you to make a video where you do your presentation, and we will put it here on the Zoom channel, so everyone can get it, because we really want. We really want it. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, sir. All right. Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you. You need to stop sharing your screen now so we can get back to the seminar. Can you do that, Benjamin?
Sure.
Thank you. A warm round of applause to Benjamin. And I cannot stop reflecting about Benjamin's story, because it shows that forever is for everyone. And it also shows that you can never know who is the next diamond. You know, you don't know. It's like the farmer putting the seeds in the field. He do not know which seed will die or live, or which seed will get twofold, threefold, fivefold. He don't know. And that's why you should never underestimate, every person, every people in this planet has a big true potential, regardless who. Do not judge people for what you see, but judge them for what potential you have, what you cannot see. That's my best advice. I have several of my leaders that other people will not see their potential for sure, where we have seen that in Forever Living, you can really grow as a rose, and you can shine, and you can utilize your true potential. And this is one of the exciting things in Forever, is the transformation of going from where you are to where people could never imagine you going. I love this, and this is one of my big whys why I'm still 24/7 in Forever and always developing, is because I love all these stories. So thank you for sharing, Benjamin. It was really, really exciting. We will definitely try to get Benjamin's story by a video interview or something similar. And I promise that we will share it here in the webinar group or in a separate Zoom meeting or training. So now I will get ready to our next speaker. And this is also a very, very good friend of mine. And I cannot stop smiling, thinking about how much power Forever has. You know, we have so many competent people that has an incredible competence, who is already famous before they enter Forever, and is handpicked because of probably some of the best CVs possible worldwide. So when Forever want to manufacture products, when they want to do something, they do it 100% perfect, and always with the best. Everything is the best. The supply is the best. The products is the best. The marketing plan is the best. The IT, everything is the best, but it's also the best people that they bring on board. And this is not a question about getting the next best. We always go for the best. And here is one of the very, very best. Where all the GLT meetings, when she do her speech and her training, I always smile, because she has so much power. And so I'm extremely honored that I had the opportunity to invite our director of product development. You know, this is the brain behind, the mastermind behind what we get, all our new products and new skincare and mask and new supplements, everything she is involved. So Holly, are you with us? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, yes, Holly. Look at this wonderful lady. I know it's very early in the morning in Arizona, but you look like $1 million already.
Thank
So,
you.
but of course, you're using the best products in the world, so why not?
Of
So,
course.
welcome on stage. I want to bring my crowd in. I have my own crowd here on my YouTube. So let's bring in some noise and welcome Holly Star. Yeah. It's unbelievable. Wow, the crowd is going crazy here. We have thousands of people out there.
Fantastic.
So, welcome, Holly, and thank you so much. You have endless of people watching you, but you can't see them. And that's, I know it's a quite challenge now, but we're getting used to these Zoom trainings now, where we do not see the people, but they see us. And I promise you, they are out there in their homes screaming, and yeah, you see on the chat here, they are excited. The crowd is on fire, and they are yours, Holly. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Kim. And Kim, I know you say I can't hear them, but boy, I can feel those forever hearts all around the world. We are a company that is connected heart to heart. So I don't need to see you to know that you are all there and that we are all in this together. So thank you so much for inviting me, Kim. As always, dear friend, it's so lovely to see you.
Thank you. I will smooth you out now, and the stage is yours. Thank you, honey.
Great, thank you. Thanks so much to Kim for inviting me today. For those of you who know me, I love to talk about product. Products are my passion. Working with the executive team to come up with ideas that will meet the needs of today's FBO, to build our FBO's business. I am so passionate about that. I've been doing this for over 30 years. And so this is something that's very familiar to me. The thing I love most about Forever is how powerful and potent our products are. I've seen a lot of master formulas with a lot of different companies. And I have to tell you, the one thing that I love most about Forever is how high quality our products are. I have never in the history of my career, have I ever seen such quality measures, the quality testing, the safety that this company looks at. I've never seen something that is so strict. And because of that, I'm so proud to be a part of this. So thank you so much for inviting me to join today. Hopefully I'll give you a little bit of information. I do want to put a couple of caveats or notices in advance. First of all, we are not doctors. We are not pharmaceuticals. We are not drugs. We are a health and wellness company. We do not diagnose, we do not treat, nor do we cure any disease. And it's very important for us to understand that. Can our products benefit the overall body and mind and spirit? Absolutely. Can our products create a noticeable difference when people begin to use them and take them? Absolutely. But please be mindful of these times where we are not doctors and we are not providing cures or treatments for anything. However, I do want to make a note that, we are a health and wellness company, and every single year between the times of, October, November, and between February and April, every single year since I've arrived at this company, I have been asked to do either Facebook Lives or webinars or product trainings on immune support. This is simply because during the times of October to November and February to April, globally, it is known as cold and flu season. Our nose might get a little stuffy. We might get a little tickle in our throat. We might feel just less than our high energetic self. And that's normal. Those things come and go with waves, and they come and go every single year. So every single year about this time, I'm asked to do a training on immune support. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today. I also would like to make a note for all of you, because I know we have Forever family that's watching from all around the world. Please know that a lot of these formulas may be different in some of your countries. So when I talk about Light Ultra and Arctic Sea, please know that what I am talking about is the US formula. There are many formulas. There could be a Southeast Asia formula, a European formula. So if the information that I share with you today is not as familiar and you think, wait a minute, I thought that our Light Ultra had X percentage of grams of protein. Just know that I am referencing the United States formulas, and then you can do the research into the benefits of what's local in your region. But the most important thing is that I'm sharing these products with you as ideas for immune support. And I'm sharing them with you with a different mentality, with a different thought. I find that when you join a new company, you look at everything in front of you and you see them with brand new eyes. Most of you that are there, or many of you who have been with Forever for many years, 20, 25, 30 years, and you've been seeing these products over and over and over again. When I joined the company, I saw these brand new, beautiful products, and I found beautiful stories and amazing ingredients and synergistic combinations. And so what I'm sharing with you today is what I know about science, what I know about the medical field, what I know about formula development, and what I know about our finished goods and their benefit for you, the consumer. Let's go ahead and dive in. We look between the months of October, November, and February to April, which are fall and spring, and there are different types of activities. The climates begin to change, our lifestyles will change. A lot of us go through fluctuations, whether it's in hormones, whether it's you're in a job, you're out of job, you're working your Forever business really hard, and maybe you've decided to take a break. A lot of us will experience illness, or many things that can happen in our life. We might move houses. It seems that the majority of us choose between the fall and the spring to make those moves. And because of that, our immune systems become weakened. Our immune system become weakened by stress, by the foods that we eat, the dietary lifestyle that we choose, or lifestyle in general. We know that all of these choices have a direct impact on our immune system. So when you have people that have an immune system that is low, and we are a people-to-people business, right? So we are contacting and in touch with people all over the world, as a network marketer should be. We're making those hand-to-heart connections. We're shaking hands, we're smiling, we're laughing, we're sharing information. And as a people-to-people business, we are, during those cold and flu seasons, sharing not only our hearts and our business, but sometimes we're sharing the cold and flu. Now, I know that sounds a little crazy, but that's how the cold and flu are shared. We actually just share them hand to hand, person to person. It's not malicious, it just is a fact of nature. And our immunity to help prevent us when we are shaking hands and we're interacting with people on a normal basis. I understand right now we are in a very different world, and right now we're doing a lot at home. But when we're in our normal activities and we're interacting with people, your immune support goes way beyond your immune system. Your immune system is actually a head-to-toe response. It's not something that's isolated just in the brain or in the heart or in the gut. Your immune system is a head-to-toe response. And because it's a head-to-toe response, it's important to understand first what your body does to activate its immune system, and second, what type of ingredients, not products, ingredients you can look to help support your immune system. Now, when you think of immune, you might think of the normal go-to products. Of course, you're going to look for our aloe vera gel and our Pomistine Power. You might look at what I have sitting on my counter at home, our Forever Immu Blend. You might be looking towards our Absorbent C for its vitamin C. You might look towards our Forever Daily because of all the multi-minerals and multivitamins in it. You'll look for these normally because these are what we know to help support a healthy immune system. These are what we call our go-to products. But I'm going to share with you today some products that you might not consider for immune support, but that are equally important for immune support. And I'm going to start with a product that is not necessarily thought of when you think of immune support, but is so important. We talk about vitamin C. Vitamin C in Europe has what we call an approved claim where you can tie directly supports healthy immune function back to vitamin C. Our Forever Calcium has the amount of vitamin C required to make that health approved claim. So you never think of calcium as something that you can talk about when it comes to immune support, do you? But did you know that upon immediate defense, when your body is attacked, and it is attacked every single day, you don't know this, but your body is defending itself against germs and bacteria and fungus and all sorts of assaults every single day. Your body activates its immune system. If you get a cut, a paper cut on your finger, or if you get stung by a mosquito or a bee or a bug, if that area becomes aggravated or angry, it's because your body has an immune response directly to that area to start pulling up its antibodies, to start defending itself from those assaults. Did you know that your antibodies, that your body's immune defense first starts in your bones? Did you know that? Your bones are the first line of defense for your immune system to begin to pull from that marrow in your bones to actually start the immune response head to toe. Our Forever Calcium is designed to help support healthy bones, and it has vitamin C and vitamin D, which are known to help support healthy immune function. So while you may not think, gosh, I'm starting to feel a little ill, or I just want to take something to prevent anything that I might get or to support my immune system, Forever Calcium is going to be one of your best friends because it has the vitamin C, vitamin D, and calcium to help support your bones where immune system actually begins. Now, today I'm going to talk about some other products. We're going to talk about Super Greens, the Active Pro B, Light Ultra, Garlic Thyme, and Arctic Sea. I'm going to give you a very high level overview because, again, you know these products, you know their benefits. I'm talking to you about these products today for immune support, and I'm talking to you about them because of key ingredients in these formulas. Vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, ingredients that we know have a direct tie and clinical studies to support the function of a healthy immune system. So let's go ahead and dive right in. We have our Forever Super Greens. Now, why would you think Forever Super Greens would be a good product during a cold and flu season? Well, first, let me tell you, this is a product that you should not take only during cold and flu season. This is a product you need to be taking every single day because your body sometimes gets out of balance. There's a pH level to your body. And if it's got too high of a pH or too low of a pH, your body is out of balance. And your body's chasing balance. It wants to support you. Your body is smart. It knows what it needs to do to give you the ultimate support. But sometimes we make lifestyle choices, diet, we smoke, we drink too much alcohol, we eat too much sugar, we don't exercise, we don't get enough of our vitamins and minerals from our food. We are choosing other things that our body has to defend itself against. So think of that. If you make choices that are not aligned with what your body needs, your body has to chase balance. Our Forever Super Greens is a powerful blend of over 20 fruits and vegetables designed to support your body's optimal balance. It is vegan, it has no added sugar, it's fat-free, and it's gluten-free. So on a trend where we start to see more and more people opting for vegan lifestyles, this product is perfect for them. It's perfect for everybody, quite honestly. It comes in a sachet, so it's great to add to any gym bag. You can travel with this. You can add it to any of your favorite Forever drinks or your Forever shakes. It's an amazing product designed to support your body. It contains key ingredients like spinach, which is high in iron, goji berry, which is lycium. You know this product, lycium, which is an antioxidant. Antioxidants help fight free radicals. Free radicals are an assault on the immune system and other cellular functions in the body. Again, we do not treat or diagnose or cure any disease. This is not medicine. This is a supplement designed to support your overall health, wellness, and vitality. We want you to get your proper nutrition by eating food. We want you to eat real spinach, raw spinach. We want you to eat broccoli and kale and drink your green tea and your aloe, and make sure you're eating a high concentration of fruits and vegetables, that you're getting your healthy fats, that you're getting your whole grains if your body can tolerate it, you're getting your protein and your balance of ratio of protein and carbohydrates and fats. We want you getting your proper nutrition first from food. And second, if you're not able to, we want you to use Forever supplements designed to supplement your body when your choices are less than ideal to help support your body. Broccoli is actually known as one of the very first superfoods. So this is a really powerful ingredient and a great vegetable. Kale, barley grass, and spirulina help to absorb minerals and nutrients from the ocean. So spirulina is naturally occurring in the ocean. It grows in the ocean. And can you imagine all the rich, abundant minerals and nutrients found in the ocean? This plant absorbs and just sucks in all of those wonderful nutrients found in the ocean and only in the ocean. And then we provide this spirulina in our formula, and we capture all of those great abundant nutrients designed for you to support your body achieve balance. Green tea is wonderful to help support a healthy metabolism and keep your energy levels up. During this time right now, I know a lot of us are at home and we're busy, but sometimes we get tired and we get fatigued. We want a healthy energy level. We want a vitality. And this is the right product to put in your aloe vera drinks or in your shakes every day to help give you that little boost. Grapeseed is an antioxidant, and magnesium contributes to the function of normal muscles. So we've got a wonderful range of ingredients in here designed to help you maintain your body's natural defense. Right there. Help maintain body's natural defense. Your body is defending itself every single day. You need support. You need supplementation. This is your product. It helps to promote natural energy levels and assists in muscle recovery. It's easily digestible. It's in a very easy to drink sachet that you can add even to water. It's my favorite in water. I've gotten so used to it that I love the flavor in water. Now it is a little strong, so if you're not used to drinking green smoothies and you put this in water for the first time, you might think, ooh, but let me tell you, your body's gonna say, it's gonna love it. So you need this product. It helps to support your pH balance as well. And it does this, as I mentioned, with over 20 fruits and vegetables. These vegetables include apple, beet, red pepper, tomato, strawberry, cranberry, acerola cherry, spinach, cabbage, onion, acai, mangosteen, goji, blueberry, I'm not done yet, broccoli, kale, carrot, pumpkin, barley grass, grapeseed, spirulina, green tea, aloe vera. Yep. Did you know that? Did you know that aloe vera is found in this product? Now, we do want you to always drink your aloe vera gel, but this is a wonderful complement if you put it in your Light Ultra shake to get a little bit of extra aloe into your diet. And then there's also magnesium carbonate, which again helps to assist in normal muscle function. So this product is one of those great products designed to help with your natural defenses and help to support you during these specific seasons that we talk about every single year. Okay, next up. We might not think of something when we think of immune support, but I'm going to give you another idea for an antioxidant. Again, antioxidants are the good guys who fight free radicals, which are the bad guys that can get into your body and can do tremendous damage by way of fighting against your body's natural defenses. But your body's smart and your body's powerful. And when you take antioxidants, they join the good guys in your body to help defend against these free radicals. Our garlic thyme is one that not very many people know of that's designed to help support your immune function because of these antioxidants. It helps to support a healthy cardiovascular system, and it does this through a technology that's been known literally for thousands of centuries. We've actually got about documented uses of garlic thyme for about that date back to about 1500 BC. These are two ingredients that are natural. Obviously, they're naturally occurring, and they're designed to support the body. They're designed to support the overall function of what you're doing every day. And garlic thyme has been studied for over 1500 years for their benefits. So we know they work. We know why they work, and we know how they work. We know that they help as antioxidants, they support your cardiovascular system, and they help to support the conversion of fats to energy. This is huge because I know that for me, as I'm sitting at home, I get what we call the munchies. I start eating a little bit more nuts, or I might have some chips. And all of a sudden I start to feel like I'm packing on a little extra and too much fat. And I've got my supplements designed to help convert my healthy carbohydrates to prevent them from turning into fats. And I have my garlic thyme, which helps support the conversion of my fats to energy. So our garlic thyme is designed to help support your body when it gets sluggish, and designed to support a healthy immune system with antioxidants. It's one that you want to take daily, because this is one that as you take it, it gets into your body and it creates that solid platform for immune support. So you want to take it daily. This is not one that as you start to feel a little tickle or a little sniffle that you begin taking immediately. No, this is one you want to take every single day for the best optimal defense against what your body is defending on the outside. Combined with Forever ImmuBlend, this is the perfect marriage designed for multiple pathways of immune support. There are ingredients in Forever ImmuBlend that, when married with ingredients in our Forever Garlic Thyme, are the perfect combination and create this powerful explosion of energy. And they create this dynamic effect in the body designed to help the body support its natural, healthy immune functions. Now, did you know that protein plays a very important part in regulating the body's core processes? Did you know that? Did you know protein is a fundamental part of what supports the body? I'm sure you did, because you're our Forever FBOs and you're very smart. But did you know that antibiotics, are actually found in your body's immune system? Did you know that your first line of defense is antibodies? And did you know that antibodies are primarily made up of protein? Protein is made up, your antibodies in your body are made up of proteins. So if you are starting to feel those environmental assaults and your protein is at a less than ideal level, if you are protein deficient, can you imagine your body can't produce as many antibodies as it needs to help sustain and defend itself? So you need a healthy source of protein. And our Forever Light Ultra has a plant-based protein. Why did we choose Forever Light Ultra's type of protein? Because it is the most well-rounded, strongest source of plant-based protein in the world. We went out to find what would be the most consumer-friendly with the least amount of allergens and provide the ultimate well-rounded protein support. And we found it in our Forever Light Ultra. It consumes the right amount of protein and helps to produce stamina and energy that will prevent you from becoming tired and fatigued. When you are tired and fatigued, your body does not have what it needs to defend itself. And then it begins to take from your protein levels in your body, which depletes your levels of protein. When you have lower levels of protein in your body, you cannot produce the antibodies that you need. They're feeding off of that protein. They are protein. So we recommend continually drinking your Light Ultra to help defend your body or support your body's immune function, because the immune function is a lot of what it's created is made up of protein. Our Forever Light Ultra has 17 grams of protein. It also contains vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc, all ingredients which have been clinically studied and scientifically validated for their support for a healthy immune function. These are claims and things that we can say in our European markets, which is really important because in a regulatory world, a world where compliance is so important, you would not want to say anything as an FBO that would harm the company, that would make a claim that the company would not be able to support because it's not regulatorily compliant. I know you FBOs, I know that you want to do your very best in making sure that you're compliant. Vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc are all ingredients which you can talk about comfortably and in a compliant manner because they are directly clinically scientifically backed, designed for to support a healthy immune system. So these are ingredients that you can talk about. These ingredients are found in Forever Calcium, Forever ImmuBlend, Forever Light Ultra, and many other of our Forever products. Let's talk about the gut, because we know in today's world, we know that the gut is becoming more known for its ability to impact a head-to-toe body than ever before. When your gut is imbalanced or when you don't have the proper digestive methods, when you're stressed, when you make poor food choices, environmental factors such as the cold and flu season between October and November and between February and April, those environmental factors impact your gut. And a busy lifestyle can also impact your gut. Why? A busy lifestyle probably causes you to skip meals, not always make the best food choices, probably have a much higher level of stress because you're very, very busy. And all of those things combined can create a gut that is imbalanced. Now, when we look at the gut, we know that the gut is a living organism. It is called a microbiome with healthy, good, and bad bacteria. Did you know that your gut right now has anywhere between 2 and 4 pounds of good and bad bacteria? That's the amount of a gut flora, a healthy biome, a healthy ecosystem of living organisms, both good and bad, that are found in your gut. 2 to 4 pounds of good and bad bacteria live in your gut. And when there's an imbalance of those good to bad bacteria, you can begin to get tired. The more weak you are, the more stressed you are, the more fatigued and tired you are, the less chance your body has to rise to the occasion and fight off those environmental stressors. It will create a weakened immune system because your body is fighting to build up its fatigue. It's fighting to build up energy, and it's now distracted from actually fighting the aggressor that's coming from the outside. You'll have a difficulty maintaining a healthy weight. That gut imbalance is so critical to healthy weight management. And you'll also even notice problems with your skin. We are seeing a direct correlation between what's happening in the gut to what is happening in the brain, and therefore what's happening head to toe in the body. And we know that the gut forms a synergistic response with the entire body to help defend when our immune systems become weak. Our Forever Active Pro B is critical again every single day. This is one of my must-have products. It contains over 8 billion colony-forming units. I know that sounds weird. What is a CFU? Don't worry, this is all it means. When good bacteria meets other good bacteria in its gut, it begins to grow, it begins to reproduce, and it begins to grow so much that the bad bacteria can no longer grow. That's all CFU means. Colony forming unit means that good bacteria finds good bacteria, they reproduce, they grow so much that the bad bacteria can't grow anymore. That's all it means. And we have 8 billion strains that get through the stomach. We have the clinical studies to prove that our probiotic gets through the stomach and gets actually into the gut, where our 6 strains of probiotics find other strains of probiotics in the gut, and they begin to multiply, they begin to reproduce, and they begin to shift that balance of bad to good. So you begin to have that healthy gut flora, that healthy gut microbiome. We have an active vial technology, which is designed to help prevent light from coming into the capsule, as well as keeping the capsules away from moisture. It helps to maintain the integrity of the capsule so that when you swallow it, it goes into your gut. Your gut can break it down take all of those good bacteria, they meet other good bacteria, and they begin to create a healthy gut designed to support you in your digestive functions and to help support a healthy immune system. The greater ability to colonize and live in the intestines comes with the technology that we've actually partnered with from, I know many of you are in Denmark right now, woo! The Copenhagen Hospital in Denmark, the University of Copenhagen. We've actually did a study with this hospital designed to prove that our probiotic gets into the gut and actually colonizes, lives, populates, and helps to balance the gut. So we join forces not just with our Forever Technology Lab, not with our R&D team or our scientists, with a third-party hospital to show you that our clinical studies are sound, we have the best probiotic on the earth, and we know our probiotic gets past the stomach into the gut to support you and your lifestyle. Finally up, I'm going to talk about another product that you might not consider again for healthy immune support, but is really critical to help your body maintain overall balance. And that is our Forever Arctic Sea. Now, if you remember when I started, we have many formulas of Arctic Sea. So the formula that I'm talking about today is the US formula. If you are in a country that takes the US formula, this will be relevant to you. Many of our other countries have different formulas. And so some of this information you might say, that doesn't sound familiar. That's okay. Go back to your website, pull your product manual pages, reference your formula. It's not the formula I'm talking about, it's the support for your healthy immune system. And I know that all of our formulas globally, with their concentration of fish oil, EPA, and DHA, that they are helpful and designed to support a healthy immune system. Again, not talking about the formula, talking about its support for the healthy immune system. Forever Arctic Sea has the perfect ratio of EPA and DHA, one which is naturally produced in the body, one which you actually can't get in your body and you need to get from food, but most of us don't. So again, that's why supplementation is so important. It comes from 3 different fish oils. We have vitamin E, calamari, and olive oil, which are really high in linoleic acid, which again is an amazing ingredient to help support your immune system. We don't realize that tiny connections of ingredients and right proper support in the body create this amazing synergy with your body to help elevate your body's natural defense against the environment. Arctic Sea can help with cognitive function, healthy brain, healthy heart, healthy body, head to toe. Supports healthy immune function. It's important to supplement because, again, I mentioned your body produces one naturally, but it does not produce the other, and you need to get it from proper supplementation. And many of us have a diet that's not rich enough in the right ratio of EPA to DHA. In the United States, it's too high. We have the too high of a ratio. We have too much EPA and not enough DHA. In other countries, you're eating too much of the DHA with not enough supplementation of EPA. So with those ingredients, you design with the perfect ratio that knows what the body needs, supports the body, elevates your functions for cognitive, immune, healthy circulatory system, and other functions that we know are clinically studied by the balance of healthy omega-3 and omega-6, the right ratio, the right blend. Here at Forever Living Products, we know science. We study our formulas with science. We create these formulas with science. We know that they're powerful for the body. We know they're powerful for head to toe supplementation, and they're designed to give you that right ratio of ingredients to support your body. I know in times when we feel a little bit more stressed and uncertain about what's going on outside, that we think, my goodness, if I need 6 Arctic Sea today normally, well, then maybe I should take 12 or 18 or more, because the more, it's better. That's not true, my friends. The Forever Living supplements, if you take the recommended dosage as prescribed, as recommended on the label, that is enough. We have got the right ratio, the right ingredient balance designed to give you optimal support to help your body defend itself against environmental stressors. Again, we are not a pharmaceutical company. We're not a drug company, and we're not doctors. Yes, we're backed by science. Yes, we have the highest quality and highest safety measures you can possibly imagine, because Rex and Greg will not release a product unless it passes every quality test at a 100% level. And that's simply because we believe in the power of forever supplements. We believe in the passion our FBOs have that are sharing these supplements all over the world. Please be cautious as you're sharing these supplements. Please make sure that you're being compliant in your language, that we are not doctors, that we are not recommending treatments for anybody who has an illness. We know that we love the people that we associate with and that we just want to share ways for them to feel better and look better. We understand that, but please be cautious as you're sharing these. Please make sure that if the ingredients are in there, if you're sharing calcium, that you're sharing it because it has vitamin C and vitamin D, which are known to help support a healthy immune function. Please know that if you're sharing Forever Daily, it's because it has vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc designed to support a healthy immune function. If you're recommending ImmuBlend, it's because you're recommending it because of zinc designed to support healthy immune function. If you're recommending Forever Light Ultra, again, you're recommending it based on vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc designed for healthy immune function. We don't want to treat, cure, or diagnose disease, but we want to help people look and feel better. We have the best range of products designed to supplement not just your body during this specific time, but throughout all the year. And the important thing is not so much all of the products that you take, but that you take them every single day, because your body will change and all the fluctuations of climate and lifestyle will cause your body to go through variances, and you want to make sure your body is optimally supported. So these products can help support you in transitioning to new activities. And ultimately for me and my family, the products I just showed you are Absorbent C, Forever Calcium, ImmuBlend, Forever Daily, Forever Bee Propolis, Forever Arctic Sea, Forever Probiotic, Forever Super Greens, Forever Light Ultra. I'm at home. I'm home with my son, my daughter, and my husband. These are all products that are sitting out on our counter today. I sincerely wish all of you the best, sending you the biggest hugs and loves. Kim, thank you so much for allowing me to spend time with you today. And I hope all of you are staying well, staying positive, and staying happy. Bye.
Thank you so much. Let's give her a round of applause here from our thousands of people out there who's watching and listening. And I guarantee you that my crowd here is excited in my home. Let's give it up for Holly Stout. Thank you so much. I can see the chat here is going crazy. The whole world is listening and ready to drink aloe vera and all the nice supplement you just talked about. So Holly, is there any chance, by any chance, people are asking if you can share the PowerPoint, example in our webinar group? Is that possible?
Kim, yes, I think that's possible. I believe I provided a compliant presentation. I just would ask that you be mindful in your different companies. Some countries are a little bit more strict about what you can say and how you can say it. So just be mindful of that. I don't think there's a problem with sharing the presentation though. So just share the PDF file and I think you'll be good to go.
Yeah, it's very important to know that this is a worldwide seminar. You know, these webinars here are not designed for any specific countries.
Right.
And for all of us, it's totally impossible to make a training that goes specific country by country, because there's so many different formulas, so many different compliance and products. Example, in Scandinavia, we do not have ImmuBlend. We do not have Freedom. We do not have, there's a lot of products. It's more easy for us to mention what we have. But we do not sell products we don't have. We sell what we have. Our focus is what we have. So
exactly,
we're sitting out there in all the different countries in the world. Focus of what you have.
Right. And Kim, hopefully we all have aloe vera. And I didn't show a picture of the bottle. My kids have been drinking it all weekend and I've ran out. I have an extra bottle in the car. But make sure if we, at the very least, there you go, Kim, we all have our aloe vera, right? So that we're all drinking aloe, because at the very core, the fundamental. Yes, make sure that you're drinking your aloe, because we also know that aloe vera is amazing for healthy immune function support. So at the very least, we should all have our aloe and be drinking our aloe. But you're right, Kim, let's not focus on what we don't have. Hopefully I've provided a broad range of products that you do have that you might not have thought of for healthy immune function. So let's focus on what we do have and promote those.
That the consuming of products is going up on this training, because a lot of these guys out there, they want to make sure that they are totally empowered with all the nutrition and antioxidants and everything they can have, because we need to stay strong. We need to be powered up, because everyone around us needs our products, and we have to stay focused here. And this is the time, you know, we have managers out there. Next week we'll hear about Karina, who do online product presentations, product launches, showing like in how to use the products, what it for. And now with a lot of unions, they can even talk more about the products. And they are selling $1,000, $2,000 of products on online product presentation or launches, because people are at home. So what to do? Yeah, to take good care of your health, of course.
Right. And Kim, it's also important for our FBOs to stay engaged and to check in for our live stream global rally, because we are not going to disappoint with some of the new product launches. So not only do you have amazing products right now designed to help support the everyday person, you're going to have some new products that are going to catch you on fire and make you even more excited to share. So I can't wait.
And I know because in DLC, you know, it's very smart of Holly and these guys. They don't, you know, people ask, are they testing these products on animals? No, they test them on GLT members. And then they see what's happening with us. And if we go thumbs up and we're still alive, where it's approved. So we do know. Holly, you're muted out. We can hear you.
Yep, you're right, Kim. That's important to note that we do send our products outside. So I take the direction from the executive team. They identify what they want to launch and we go to work. And the products that we're launching this year, I've actually been working on for about the last 18 months to 2 years. And one of them I've actually been using for about 14 months. And I have to tell you, Kim, we just keep getting better. The ideas that the executive team bring to the table designed for our FBOs, the team that supports from the product development side to the R&D side to the manufacturing, production, regulatory, marketing, all of us go to work so hard. And I just can't tell you how excited I am to launch again some of the best products available on the market today, designed to meet exactly what today's consumer is looking for. So yes, very exciting.
If these guys out there know what we know, they will go crazy. They will not even find time to be at the rally, so we don't dare to tell you. But you have seen nothing yet, you know. This is beyond your imagination. You know, I know what's coming. This is something that usually you'll have to go to the pharmacies to get, but you can get it naturally now. Naturally, I wish I could tell you more, and probably Holly will wish she could tell more, but then we are not in DLT or.
Right, and you're right, Kim. That's another reason why people should be a GLT member, right? Because you get to see products many months before we launch them. In fact, we do not launch a product until our GLT gives us the thumbs up. We like this, this is good. So as a member of the GLT, you get that peek behind the curtain to see what's actually coming out that's new, which would be incentive enough. Your voice matters in the future of Forever. What Kim Madsen says to all of our Forever FBOs, what Kim Madsen and Jane Leach and all of our other, Jerida, all of our other amazing GLT members say, if they say we don't like it, or it needs to be changed, or it's not the right product, we don't launch it. So the GLT has a powerful voice in the future of our product development, as well as the executive team with their 40 years of knowing the heart of forever. So
yeah, we are the advisory board out in the field.
Yep.
You know, and what a company, you know, where corporate and the field is so close together, going shoulder by shoulder to provide the very, very best. And I'm really proud to be a part of the GLT, but I can also assure you, one of the toughest part in GLT is that we know what's coming, but we are not allowed to tell. And we really would love to tell, but we can't. But I can also tell you that we are only 21 ID numbers in GLT. We are getting very lonely. We are so lonely.
I know, Cam, we need to bring those numbers up, right?
Please join us, join us. And you have an incredible opportunity to just to influence what's
Yes,
coming.
Plus,
About
plus.
the whole manufacturing, the whole the nutriceuticals, and we are so lucky that next weekend actually we have Steve Hatchett coming to talk about behind the scenes, also in the manufacturing part, why it's created like it's created, about the fingerprinting system, the supplies and the DNA profile. A lot of these, he's not with us anymore. It was a temporary contract. He's a consultant, he's a scientist, and he's an incredible great guy. I hope you agree with me, Holly, but this
I
is
do.
nice,
Very
nice.
Yes.
And
Very
we
nice,
are
Cam.
so privileged that his heart is still with forever. And I know he's coming sometime to visit, but we also use him a little bit as consultant. Still somehow involved. His heart is for sure. And
Sure.
he has offered us actually next weekend to do a very powerful training, more about why is our products outstanding and without any competitors. Nobody can compete with our products.
Nobody.
So he will be here next weekend together with Greg and together with Gary and a lot of top leaders. So we are not stopping these webinars, these Zoominars as we call them. We will continue because now we know where you are. You are at home. So it's so easy for us now to reach you and to make sure that you have the best trainers, the best speakers, the best knowledge. So when you are, if we ever finish these webinars, because it's getting so popular and so fun, and it's opened up so many new opportunities, that this could never happen if it wasn't because of the virus who's spreading now. You know, we have to be a little bit positive here and say, wow, this is an opportunity for the whole world of forever living to expand, to grow more, to recruit more, to sell more, to consume more, and to learn more. Are we privileged or I promise you, this is the best timing ever to go into forever. The new FPO is coming in now, getting all this served on the silver plate. Talk about timing. And as probably Holly can also agree on, is that we are busy in the moment. The manufacturing is busy because you guys could never prepare yourself for what happened in the world now, the extra demand on the products, because my sales were up 15% from February to March. It's the best March month ever. And I guess forever living worldwide is up, but the manufacturing cannot, in that short time, start produce more products. That's why we in Europe are limited in the moment about how many items we can buy, because we had actually someone who wanted to order 5,000 Immoblend, and if they deliver, nobody else can get it. So that's not how it works. this is the philosophy and principle that everyone should have a chance here. So I'm so proud you joined us, Holly, and I want to thank you again. I want to thank you with my YouTube applause machine. Yeah! Thank you to Holly Stone. Thank you so much. And this is the end of the day's training. As you saw in the beginning, I put because as you probably can see, I'm always wearing forever. And I told you yesterday, I'm telling all the time because yeah, my wife is getting a little tired of me always wearing the same shirts because I have many of them. I am forever, and I'm proudly, I wear jackets. If there was underwear with forever, I will also wear it. So go to this website I'm writing here, forever mybrand.com. This is one of the authorized where you can get authentic forever wear, and they are shipping to the whole world. Yeah, someone said, Nick, ask Nick to design some boxers. Yeah, I would love to. So we can't get enough of this forever wear. I really love it. It's such a nice quality, and so Ilka, I love you. Thank you so much. You know, we have so many nice brothers and sisters here out in the world, and Ilka, we are so proud of you. You know, we are doing, everyone who comes to Turkey or want to build business in Turkey, go to Ilka. He's the country manager, and his heart is as big as you can imagine. So thank you very much. Look forward to next week, and we will post in the webinar group Wednesday morning our time. We will post on the webinar group. There will be a recording because we've been sending live here with YouTube. We will need to figure out if we can edit, because it was really sad with the Benjamin part. But we will find our way. So many here thanking Booby, and I cannot stop thanking her. Booby, she is the whole world's Booby, because Booby is sitting day and night to put all this together. And she's getting also help from Matthias Dahl, one of our great soaring managers here, who's been helping us with the YouTube part. So it's not only me. I do the easy part because I'm inviting some of my friends to speak. I already agreed with Benjamin, who's still listening, that we will try, he will try to make a video with his training, and we will definitely post it. It's so easy when I say we, because I could also say Booby will do that, Booby will do that, because she is, as everyone know, my PA, and she is called Kim Madsen's babysitter, my nanny. So we all love you, Booby, and thank you for making all this. This is changing the world, and you are part of the history here. So thank everyone, and now get on fire and take advantage of tomorrow. Tomorrow you will find Catherine Byrie, who just spoke. She will get her business presentation. She's been doing probably thousands of business presentations, and you will get her business presentation tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock Danish time. And there you will get it on English. So invite everyone you can to join. It will also be streamed on YouTube. And the spaces are running out very fast if you want to be in the Zoom, in the Zoominar. And remember, 14th, we have our global rally. And 15th, we will have Martina, one of the world leading product experts and trainers from Copenhagen. She is ready on 15th in the evening to do a follow-up on this training from Holly, to go more into how do you use it and for what and where and why and all this. It's also a worldwide training, so there will be all the products that she's just mentioning. But if there is a new product launch, which I know it is on 14th, we might be lucky that we can from Holly get some detailed information of the new product, which Martina can do 15th in the evening, already give you a training in the new product. I know this is not agreed with Martina. I know I'll get a message for her in very few seconds. But if we are lucky, I don't promise, then we might be get some more information on the new products from Martina. Thanks a lot, everyone, and have a great Sunday. Thanks for all your positive messages here on the chat, and all your encouragement and all the energy and all the spirit. Talk about spirit. Let's put a crowd. Let's say thank you, everyone, and see you on the global rally on Wednesday. Monday tomorrow I will see you also. So not tomorrow, I'm confused here. Wednesday, we are not getting, Martina is doing with this Wednesday. I'm already a week ahead, I'm sorry. But maybe next Wednesday, we can get Martina to talk more about the new product. This Wednesday, she will talk about to follow up what we had here. So it's next Wednesday, again, next week, we have this training, and then 14th, we will do the rally, and 15th in the evening, as I remember, we'll have Mariana and Mille. So we have a lot of speakers coming in. So see you tomorrow, and have a great Sunday evening. Thank you.